Although we're here tonight to honor Cinnamon Sullivan as an outstanding alumni, I think it's real important to point out that she has never done anything to get honors, awards, or any kind of recognition. Cinnamon's motivation is a love of medicine, helping others, and her family. And I first met Cinnamon Sullivan in a psychology class at Kirkwood. We were both non-traditional students, and I was writing a comedy feature for the newspaper about my household full of kids, and found out she's a stand-up comedian expecting her first baby. So it was a match made in heaven, and our friendship grew from there. Over the years, Cinnamon and her family and mine became one family. She went on to finish her undergraduate degree at the University of Iowa and applied to medical school there. When she applied, she was told she was like in the hundreds on the waiting list. She was told not to worry, because a lot of people take placements somewhere else or move away or whatever. And Cinnamon had only applied to Iowa because her husband had started a business here and they had 2 little ones. It was about the end of August that she found out for sure she was in. And I all the time just think what would have happened if she would have had to wait a year. I mean, one of the top 100 physicians in the world, and she wouldn't have been in medical school. And that scares me sometimes, think what we would have lost. And I didn't nominate her because she's a doctor. There's tons of doctors, tons of talent. She always finds time for everybody. I don't know how she does it. And I do think that's her basic character and her sense of humor. She is able to pigeonhole every single one of those, and nobody feels left out. Her husband doesn't feel he's short of time. The kids, we all are just, how she does all this. So I Googled her. And the first thing that comes up is Cinnamon Sullivan named to one of the top 100 physicians in the world. And then it said she was part of the Golden Circle of Humanitarian Awards, and that's for doctors that give of themselves. They're not throwing money at this. They're getting down in the mud, in the trenches, and working with everybody. She never mentioned it. There are over 1,400 community colleges in the United States as I Googled it this morning. But only one, and that's Kirkwood Community College, can brag, can boast that they helped launch one of the top 100 physicians in the world. And that's Cinnamon Sullivan. And that's a good thing to boast about. My mother used to explain there's a certain thing called the it factor. Sometimes only one family gets one, maybe one generation. Cinnamon has that it factor because she's able to jump into all these different roles in life and give everybody all the time in the world. It seems almost impossible, but she makes everybody her priority. She's fabulous. A lot of people say they want to make the world a better place when they leave. Cinnamon definitely wants to make everything and everyone a better place and a better person when she leaves, but she wants no credit for it whatsoever. I thought I was the eternal optimist until I met Cinnamon. She's a very humble person. I'm really thrilled for you to meet Cinnamon Sullivan. She is my children's favorite aunt. She is my mother's favorite child, and she's my definition of grace, Cinnamon Sullivan.